of other things. His third quarter was stunning. Tied a franchise high, making those 9 threes. Mike Miller shares the record with him. No Jaren Jackson Jr. today. No Tyus Jones for Memphis. Again. That's a foul.
Answering the bell right now. They've come out ready.
Lopez Powers in the DJ Wilson picking up the foul. Here's Tolliver.
He doesn't always make shots, but when he does, he really spreads that floor for them.
He signed as a free agent in July. He has played with 3 teams this season: Portland, Sacramento, and now the Grizzlies. Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies. I wonder if the league might consider a play-in situation when things get back to normal, whenever that happens. It might be interesting as Valanciunas scores.
No, you're right. I think if there's a league out there anywhere in the world that's willing to consider anything that's proven to be a good idea, it's the NBA. You see how they experiment with stuff in the All-Star game, and obviously Lopez
play with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yeah. But we were talking about John Morant. You know, in pregame, Dante knocking down a 3.
DiVincenzo drops the shoulder on Brooks. Can't score. Valanciunas clears and finds Brooks on a straight line drive right up the court.
Reason that guy has to score, because that means your team is moving the ball up. That more guys are getting opportunities. Memphis playing some good deep.
They are. Frank Mason was blocked ahead to the corner for a 3. His hip, his rehab schedule had him coming back in July, well after the NBA Finals, as a matter of fact. But guess what? Here he is playing in the bubble.
From a close game to pretty much a blowout, and Giannis, the best interior defender in the league. Nice with Giannis out. Like you were just saying, the Memphis Grizzlies operate very well in the paint. That's where they want to score their points.
Mason drops it for DiVincenzo, and he's able to score. Apparently, John Morant is a little bit like some of the great players in the league as DiVincenzo.
This corner 3, Marc Gasol, Zach Randolph, Tony Allen, those were some teams that just, they got their way.
You know, you mentioned Jason Kidd. As a coach, he had that. Obviously, you would have the same ability, but the play that always comes back to me is the game winner in the playoffs against Chicago. He had been beaten by the same play. I think
Jay Kidd, he'll retain that.
Well, retention is the key.
Oh, yeah.
Being able to pull it back and pull it up when you need it. Count that. 2-pointer. The Grizzlies 2.
Yeah, with no Giannis out there this afternoon, too, like you said, points in the paint, that could be a big deal. Another one looks like he was point. Bucks 10 went on an 8-0 run, so it's really back and forth in spurts.
This is a road game for the Bucks. Their home record this season, 30-5. Valanciunas, yes. 40% of his threes this season.
It's amazing. It really is. I played with him in Toronto, and he would have never even thought about shooting one of those.
Anthony Melton works successfully.
His coaching has coaching always has a lot to do with it, but for the youngest team in the NBA, it always has a lot to do with it.
Great pointer. Kyle Anderson, who played in San Antonio before joining Memphis, has said that the Memphis locker room this year is the tightest one he's been in. All different types of things to qualify among league leaders and for record. Block shot and a beauty. Lopez got Valanciunas.
Great contest.
He pays it off with a 3 on the other. Analogy is amazing. Dylan Brooks missing a shot. He hasn't missed many. 6 of 9 now. Chris Chris Johnson celebrating their 15th wedding anniversary today. Chris Middleton, 3 of 8 now. Happy anniversary. Oliver for 3.
Well, they said this is the closest. Kyle Anderson said this is the closest locker room's ever been on. They're playing like it right now. They really are connected.
Nice speed.
Yeah, great vision by Frank Mason and timing just to throw it up there high enough to give Brooke a second to get a little closer to the rim so he can turn it into an alley-oop instead of just a catch and you got to come back down with it. Really nice pass by Frank.
Oliver puts up another one. This one from the corner.
Happy with the way they've played so far. And the difference in approaching this game too is that the Milwaukee Bucks, this first half might be one way. Shot by Frank Mason this way.
Well, the Lakers are watching all of this because they get the winner of this, whatever this is, the play-in group in the first round in the West. Dante DiVincenzo dunks and is
on the line. They're more established and know what's coming. And it's just made for kind of apples and oranges game. 7-0 in Phoenix. I mean, that's pretty crazy. And you just compare that to a Giannis and a LeBron listed by Robin. And I just think it's an interesting comparison where you're giving out bubble awards and you realize Giannis and LeBron are not playing for a shot by John. But not the bubble awards are a little bit silly because you're punishing essentially Giannis and LeBron for being the #1 seed. They don't need to keep playing, but these guys are having 51, 61-point games. Nice. This a little bit. He was with the Toronto Raptors for his whole career, and then as soon as he gets traded, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Toronto Raptors win a championship. So I feel like he's got he's moving it, like you said, 7 assists.
The average is under 2 at 1.7, but Valanciunas has been finding people this afternoon. 60-48, Memphis leading the Bucks. Bledsoe able to keep the dribble, goes to DJ Wilson. DJ's been hanging out in doubles, but never has Valanciunas put up a triple-double. He has a chance today. He's playing in his 559th career game. Brooks gets the bounce.
But I mean, someone's got to make that shot to get the assist, and I think Dylan Brooks has had quite a few of those, so credit to him for knocking down tough shots.
Brooks 16 points, 2 of 4 after hard. They always do. But without Jaren Jackson and Tyus Jones, they're at a bit of a disadvantage. It is not showing on the scoreboard. Valanciunas for 3, 8 assists. Memphis 9 of 21 on triples.
And Young is shooting that 3 like that, kind of just a dose of our own medicine. It feels like the Bucks do it all the time with Brooks.
Great pass. Throwing some beautiful passes in the bubble. Excellent defense. Bledsoe, Middleton. Yes. 4 for... Lopez, reverse hammer.
Since then, 3 20-plus games in it. That's very telling. He's feeling good. He's shooting the ball consistently, and they're big buckets. Dillon Brooks.
John Morant. Goes right to Dillon Brooks. Valanciunas works and scores over low.
Layup already. Get a few of the easy ones to go like that. Shooter's dream to get a layup, a couple free throws, and then have to go shoot a few shots. You lose. You already saw it go through.
Three-pointer Dillon Brooks.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to be in that class. He shoots the ball so easy, and he's done it so well all year. It'd be great to see him finish with a flurry of makes. Like you were saying, Jim, these playing games, they make it meaningful.
I might look at keeping it.
Yeah, like you said, to come down to the end and the 8th and 9th seed, both still in it, both playing for something. Kyle Anderson, nice little.
And the naysayers will point out that Giannis has played in a career low 63 games, the pandemic taking games away, among other things. And had he played 82, that
50, 40, 90, right there. He's got a
.497.
Oh, jeez.
Started the day at .499. Frank Mason three-pointer. Playing today. They'll know the situation later tonight. Phoenix is in the mix and leading Dallas by 27 points after three quarters.
Yeah, it's like you're saying, for all those reasons, to have that much all going on, it's fun to have that much back and forth. Nice won't fully be understood by the casual fan until it actually happens, is that if you're the 9th seed, you got to win 2 games. And you've talked a little bit about that, but it reminds me of playing in the 3-on-3s growing up. Be in there for the bump, and then
and touch him a little bit.
Yeah, right back out there to the corner.
Tag, you're in. See ya.
So just save your wrists. We need those.
T.J. Wilson, and quite frankly, have not looked like the Bucks before the hiatus. At times they have, yes, but overall, you would have to say no. They haven't looked as sharp as they used to. Concerning. A rebound and advance by T.J. Wilson. He goes to Korver. Rear shot challenge, and that one just barely kissed the rim. John Morant, 3 assists away from a triple-double himself. 3-point make. He normally makes less than 30% of it.
Yeah, they call him slow-mo.
We see Middleton. Will we see Chris Middleton in the final? John Morant, 2 assists, 1 should have been 1 assist away from a triple-double.
Yeah, you can see his body language after that. It seems like he probably has his glass up, and his family's a mile down the street, and you know your wife is shopping at Whole Foods, and you can't leave the bubble. She's saying, I'll bring you dinner, but she can't really, and you can't see your kids. That actually might be
members and long-standing personal friends, and then they have a height requirement. It's Disney, after all. 32 inches,
Oh, and is it Mickey right at the front door? He's got like a little placard that says...
I mean, I put Muggsy Bogues out there, but...
it's a height requirement to go, because it's Disney. I like that. I don't know, into the play-in game at a minimum. And so those guys got to give them credit. They were focused. They came out. The guys around them, they made better. They made shots. That's what a lot of those statistics are, making plays, and your teammates getting it done for you, too.
With that 3 made, 12 of 39. Memphis 13 of 31. And now with the miss, 32. Robin Lopez works against Gorky Jang.
Yeah.
Sterling Brown garners the rebound. Under 2 minutes in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes in the regular season for the Milwaukee Bucks. Memphis will extend its regular season. They'll be in a play-in situation. A 7-6-8 winning percentage. 63-19, and of course the all-time winning percentage for Milwaukee basketball. The 71 championship team, 66-16, 805.
I would think that this season is obviously ending with what's put up here. It's a Grayson Allen with their next 5 losses at the end of the year, and to still, like you said, be top 3 in win percentage. It really does, I think, speak to what those first 65 games were, the dominance that the Bucks played with Thanasis and just being able to watch the game. I don't know if I had turned the TV on, to be honest, for a few months. I didn't realize how much hoops I actually